One area that is of concern is AI in schools, setting, the lesson plans and things like that. But it's also going a little bit further, isn't it? And many people are concerned about this.
Yeah, they are. I mean, there are some great advantages. And just to give you the size of the global AI education market, Petrie, it was valued at $2.5 billion American about a month ago, and it's expected to reach 20 billion in 2028. So it's
Wow.
growing rapidly. And if educators get it right, it will do some important things. It will help us with personalized learning, using the data of students, their emotions, their attention levels, to give teachers a better understanding of their individual needs. In fact, the UK government recently invested £3 million in a pilot scheme that stores data about students and teaching resources. There are questions about data security with that. We can come to those in a moment if you like. But there's also skills-based learning, which is really helpful in a changing market, helping to match students' aspirations with changing demands so that we can help them get the right job for them. And I think one of the most important things it's offering us is real-time language translation and speech-to-text transcription in classes and with materials. And both can help learning for people with problems with disabilities and language barriers. We have AI tutors, live student one-to-one guidance, which one university study said can approximate to about 95% the work of a human tutor. And of course, they're available 24/7, which humans aren't. The disadvantage with AI tutors is that they might provide some emotional support, but only a human can show real empathy. And these types of systems might deny students the opportunity to develop social skills needed for human collaboration.
I mean, Mal, I'm not the only one who's listening to this or watching this. I thought, cracky, the arguments about whether we could use a calculator. When we were kids, I mean, it was like you're not allowed to use a calculator. Now you've got Chat GPT, you've got all of these things, book précis. We actually had to read the whole book. There's so many resources available to children now that this is like a foreign language really to me. But with all of those great things, there are the pitfalls. And I mean, even just saying, look, asking Chat GPT to write you an original essay. I mean, my goodness, if I'd had that available to me, I don't think I'd have learned a thing.
Yeah, I think we'd all be geniuses in class and not so much
And not
in the
so
real
much
world.
in real life, no.
There are lots of concerns. I mean, there's concerns about AI bias. AI often trains on historical data, which may be out of date by the time it's used in terms of a particular subject, or it may suffer from historical bias, for example, along racial lines. And we've talked before about AI hallucinating, which is where AI can present as fact material that's actually false or
Yeah.
misleading or even fabricated. There are mental health issues for students. If AI is constantly monitoring the progress of students, they might feel that they're being constantly surveilled, and that can produce trauma and destroy their trust in the system. And there's also the potential for over-reliance on tech that could hinder the development of critical thinking and
Yeah.
problem-solving skills because students become more and more reliant, as you're suggesting. They rely on AI to complete tasks for them, and relying on it too much reduces their ability to collaborate, and that's a major skill when it comes to innovation.